Good morning students, welcome back to English 2 class, and today we will discuss the question answers of chapter number 12, Robot in the Wilderness. So number A, tick the correct answer. Number 1, in the book The Wild Robot, Roz is the name of a C number robot. The robot Blizzard can A, help blind persons. Number 3. Through the story, The Wild Robot, the author shows how a robot becomes a part of wilderness. Number 4. The story, The Wild Robot, is apt for very young age readers. Okay. Now we will move on to B number. Complete the following sentences. 1. A go-cook robot is better than a hired cook because. What you will write after because? After because you will write it is never late for work. It is never ill. You put here it. Okay. In place of and it will be it. It never takes leave and it does not make a mistake. Because it is never late for work, it is never ill, it never takes leave and it does not make a mistake. Number 2. The Wild Robot had to be in the form of a novel because the words were far more than he could fit into a picture book, and middle grade readers with their combination of curiosity, imagination and knowledge were the audience. Next, number 3. Peter Brown chose to have a sad ending to his story because the real world is complicated and it was incredibly satisfying to write a story that feels true to life, and readers would appreciate that kind of honesty in the stories they read. Okay, now number 4. Peter Brown gave Roz a human form so that people may relate themselves to the robot Roz. Okay. Next, it is hard to relate to and it. Okay. Now, number C, flowchart. Use the phrases and words in the box and complete the flowchart showing journey of making the novel The Wild Robot. These you will arrange. Okay. Next, I will move on to D number. Answer the following questions. How did Peter Brown get the idea of a story about a robot? So, the answer will be Peter Brown got the idea of a story about a robot when he was working on a picture book called The Curious Garden. He spent a lot of time drawing scenes of plants growing in the industrial settings, and at one point he drew a picture of a robot on a tree, and suddenly his imagination was flooded with this idea. Number 2. What does the word robot mean? The word robot meant labor or servant. Number 3. Who is Go-Cook? Go-Cook is a robot who can read recipes, cut vegetables and bake, fry, roast as required by the recipe. It can even make chapatis, tell when the meal is ready and serve the cooked food. Next is number 4. What are the 3 Asimov's laws of robotics? Number 4 answer is the 3 Asimov's laws of robotics are: a robot may not injure a human being or it must obey orders given to it by human beings, and it must protect its own existence. Okay, if you give comma also in place of or, then also you can write like that also. The three Asimov's laws of robotics are: a robot may not injure a human being, comma, it must obey orders given to it by human being, and it must protect its own existence. Okay, now number 5. Why did Peter Brown decide to call his robot with a female name Roz? Peter Brown decided to call his robot with a female name Roz because he examined her personality and the way others saw her, and so that he wouldn't have to refer to her with the pronoun it, as it's hard to relate to an it. Okay, so this is answer number 5. Now we will move on to think and answer. These questions you will write on your own. I will give you just the hints. What doubts did Roz have when she first opened her eyes? So what doubt Roz had? In the first page it is given, when the robot Roz opens her eyes for the first time, she discovers that she is alone on a remote wild island, and after that you will write she and most important, how will she survive in her harsh surrounding, and Rod's only hope is to learn from the island's hostile animal inhabitants how to survive. So the question is, what doubts did Roz have when she first opened her eyes? So when she first opened her eyes, Roz had doubt that how she will survive in her harsh surrounding. Okay, how she will survive in her harsh surrounding, and her only hope was to learn from the island's hostile animal inhabitants how to survive. Next question is, in today's fast moving world, how can robots share our work burden? Okay, so how can robots help us in our work? That you will write on your own. Okay, now number F I have already done. You have to mark the number in the boxes for the words which are closest in the meaning of to the underlined phrases. Closest to the meaning. Number 1. I was as hungry as a hunter. As hungry as a hunter. Number 1 is ravenous. This is closest to the meaning. It was as cold as ice. Chilly. Raj felt as happy as a lark. Joyous. He was as proud as a peacock. Arrogant. It was as hot as a furnace. Scorching. She was as thin as a twig. Slender. The wrestler looked as heavy as a rock. Hefty. Everything seemed to be as clear as crystal. Number 8 is distinct. Okay. Now number G. Explain these phrases as used in the lesson. So, nature and technology might coexist means mutually tolerate each other's presence. Okay, so you will write this. Flooded with ideas means what? Filled with ideas. Weave my story means make a complex story or pattern from a number of interconnected elements. Number 3, the perfect audience means perfect group of listeners, readers or viewers. True to life means it is similar to what really it will be happens in people's life. Sorry, it is written happy, it will be happens in people's lives. Number 5, hard to relate means hard to understand a situation. Number 6, dreaming up another story means think of new idea or plan. Okay, so up to here we will discuss, and your homework is number E and number C. Okay, number C and E is your homework. This you will write in your copy, as well as all the question answers should be in your copy. That will be in the classwork copy, and homework should be in the homework copy. Okay. So in the next class I will discuss the next chapter. So till then, take care, bye, and thank you children.